are live. How's it going? We are here. It is Tuesday. We are doing a free for all mix just because it was screw it. We're just gonna like hang out, talk some mixing, talk whatever the hell random conversation comes up because that's what we do on this show. I love it. I love it doing the whole tangent thing. It's fucking awesome. It's actually one of
It's
my
fun.
favorite things. Dude,
I like
okay.
it too.
Here's the thing. I've always been good on tangents, and you guys just feed into that really well
Yeah,
because yeah, ask my wife when we
love a
first
tangent.
met. She used to call me Captain Tangent because I would start here, go here, 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 and eventually get back to the point. That's
That's the
why,
hard part, man.
yeah,
The hard part is bringing it all back together.
That's why my kids hate my lectures because they turn into these long ass stories that make no sense, but in the end, I bring it all together.
So what I was saying was, I said all that to say,
Yeah,
you
pretty
fucked
much.
up, and
You
don't give
fucked
it.
up, Aaron.
Right. Oh, fun times. All right, so.
Famous.
With all that being said, how's everybody doing in chat? Hopefully you guys are doing some fun mixes and stuff out there. I know like Tribal's been trying out some stuff. Honestly, I'm gonna say this, dude, the I think it's the Lubriderm or the no, I think it's the Preparation H. I don't know, either one. The one that's the menthol. That one is way better in a tank. I was gonna message you that, but I'm just saying it publicly. So good in a tank. Or at least in the intake duel. I'm liking it.
Wouldn't know.
Huh? You wouldn't know? You wouldn't know?
Actually, I have some on the way. He was so gracious to he had a spare pin for a nightmare, and he's gonna send it my way, and he's packaging me a bottle of Lubriderm.
Nice. Nice. Either way, amazing liquid. Dude is
We're
doing
gonna
some
compare
great work.
figs. I'm gonna show you my fig. You show
Show
me
you.
your fig.
He's gonna show you thing. Alright, so then the other one's Preparation H. I like that he went with lotion
I,
and
I do agree. It feels good on the whole.
oh man.
We call it Operation Ass Cream.
Operation Ass Cream. Yeah. God, I forgot about that. Oh man. Alrighty. So with that being said, what have you fellas been mixing?
All right, I'll go first. I'll go first.
Yes, go first.
Okay, so in the last week I've mixed nothing. I'm excited about tonight though, because I'm mixing actually a recipe that I put together like a week ago, but I haven't mixed it yet. And when I found out that today was a free for all, or we decided that today was a free for all, I was like, well, I'm gonna make this fucking mix that I already got. This is like I put in a bunch of fucking thought into this, so hopefully it's gonna be good. Um, so I've done that. I've also tried a few other things more recently, like some newer additions. So like I guess that's not true. I have mixed because I remixed a few things. Um, but they're all like recipes that I probably talked about on here, or like even from this show previous to now. Um, like I redid. So remember when we did the I can't remember what, oh, butterscotch, and I did the banana butterscotch oatmeal cookie.
Mm-hmm.
Well, instead of that, I ended up trying to do a different one, and I tried it, and I redid it again, and so now it's just like a banana butterscotch cream pie, which I've not tried. So that I actually mixed that. I think I might have mixed that even last Tuesday. Like I might have done it like after the show that evening when it was like fresh in my brain. So I've done that, and I think that that's kind of it. But it doesn't take away my excitement,
Hmm.
even though like I've not been that productive. I've been honestly pretty busy at fucking work and shit, and I've been like really just slaving myself a lot, like just putting in like really long hours. And like today, I actually lucked out, guys. I got home today at 5:30.
Oh yeah, he popped in chat before I did.
Yeah, dude. I was just like, I got home, I ate dinner, I fed the dog, I ran him for 45 minutes. I like did a bit of tidying up that normally I don't even get to do until the weekend, and I just felt like $1,000,000. So yeah, I'm smiling today.
He's had an all around good day.
Yeah, I've honestly had like an overall good day for sure. So now I'm more excited because today is Tuesday and I get to mix and just hang out with you dudes. And then I get to hear about like, what have you been mixing lately, Sifu?
Oh, I, I, thanks for asking. No, I have not. I, I have not mixed anything new and exciting this past week. Same as you, I've been, I'm still learning my new job, and it's a mountain of stuff to learn, and just sharpening my Excel skills and things that I haven't done in a really long time. Did you know that there's a thing called XLOOKUP now? If you are a 365 subscriber, there is now an XLOOKUP instead of a VLOOKUP. And an XLOOKUP will actually look left or right instead of just left. So it's supremely handy when you're dealing with big data sets and you just want to pull everything and compile something. So that was fun to learn that. But what I did make myself, I did make myself a bottle of Future Moon Worlds, and I haven't baked this in a really long time. It's one of my earliest mixes, and probably the one that kind of started this whole Sifumustache thing. So, and I just forgot how good it is. And I cleaned out my favorite atomizer and mod, and just this, it's been this.
Just enjoying it.
Just enjoying it, and made myself another bottle of that frosted lemon cookie I did a few weeks ago, and I'm already halfway through that. And so it's been this and that, and it's been great. It's been really great, and I'm just about done with that. I'm gonna make another bottle of that coconut banana Twinkie. Really good. So. And I kind of started sketching out a little bit of development for that, but I'm just so happy with it the way it is. I might not even mess with it. I might send some testers out and see how that goes. So, but that's really about it. Anything cool that I did? No, not really. Just looking around if I did anything. No, there's nothing here. Oh, I did try to take apart my Asmodus 3S. Unsuccessfully. Nice. I can't take it apart. I couldn't figure it out. I started pulling on it. I was like, yeah, you know what? I'm gonna fuck it up more than it already is. It drains batteries like a Dickens, and it gets hot button. Like hot
that
button.
Sucks.
Like you can see your batteries going. So it's just sitting over here, fucked up.
Oh,
and,
that's sad.
It's kind of put me in a weird situation because I don't have a dual regulated beater, a dual battery regulated beater. Like,
you know what you need?
I don't want to take any of this stuff out.
The Argus.
What's that?
No, dude, this is the
Growl, whatever.
The Gore 21.
Yeah.
Dude, this thing's got like 29,000 hits, and like it looks still like brand new.
Ooh.
The bottom doesn't, but the side does, and it holds 28.
Yeah. Questions in chat. Yes, I did the cream cheese last week, and it's very good. And I think SSA makes a sour cream, Trevor.
Yeah.
Sour cream.
Oh,
I don't know. I tried looking on Bull City. I couldn't find anything.
Yeah. So that's really all of my vape experience this week. It's more vape experience than mixing experience, but so I'm on the hunt for a 21. So I'm looking at the 20 at the Gore, but I kind of want an 18650. And,
no, dude.
So
this really isn't that big though. Like to me, that's really not that big.
Yeah, it's not. You got big hands though.
I do have like pretty big hands, but maybe it would be bigger. I don't know.
Like compared to, we all know the size of a Harman box of Titan. I mean, this thing is, much.
Oh yeah. Like this thing's definitely bigger than like a Minikin V2, and I imagine that is probably around the same size as a Minikin V2.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe you can find like a cheap one off of, like one of the Chinese sites and just fucking order.
Yeah, I think so. I want a nitrous RDA, and Vaping Delights has them, so I started clicking through their website, and they have some fun stuff in there. So I might we'll figure something out. But my V-Boy is nice. I still rocking my V-Boy. the GTR SV.
Oh, dude, you know what actually would probably be pretty sweet, Sifu, is the new that new Dovpo. What is it called? I can't remember what it's called.
Homeboys mod?
No. I have a DNA version,
Oh, the
but
Aria?
I don't know where it is. The which?
Wait, you said the Homeboy one?
No, Dovpo. It's a Dovpo one.
Oh, the
And they
Odin?
had a DNA version, which I have, but then
The
they
Odin?
came out with they came out with like a DNA chip one, and it's really small. No, it's not an Odin. No,
Yeah, 'cause
it's
that
like
one's
really
massive.
small. The Riva, the Dovpo Riva.
There you go.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'll check
I
that
have
out.
the 250C, but they're releasing right now one with like the Dovpo 200 chip, which would be like the same chip as the one that would be in that, but
Yeah.
it's small. It's
Yeah.
like as small as a Minikin V2.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I just
Yeah,
want a
it's
small
tiny.
beater that I can put an RDA on and just go. And
Yeah,
not
it can
have to
hold
worry
like a
about
20.
hooking up an
It can
expensive-
hold like a 26, I think, maybe
Yeah.
even a 28.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Perfect.
Anyways, sorry.
I'll look up into that. So, but yeah, anyway, the V-Boy is nice, but it's got that front button, and anytime you pick it up with something, you know, it fires, or if you put it in your
Oh,
pocket,
yeah.
it fires.
I know what you're talking
Okay,
about.
this one that I'm talking about has a front button. as well.
So I want to, yeah. So anywho, that's been my vaping stuff this week. So the most exciting things is Peach Among Worlds. It's good.
Maybe you guys can help with this question. Tribal was asking. He said any cheesecake, concentrate tastes mostly like graham. Like, is there
Graham-
anyone that you think
cheesecake
tastes
graham
more
crust?
cheesecakey?
I think the cheesecake graham crust has that cheesecake funk, in
Uh-huh.
my opinion.
Yes, we cheesecake has a funk too, but some people do.
But
pick
it's
up
a lot lighter.
Mm.
To
Yeah.
me, it's a lot lighter than the graham crust.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I haven't tried Just Sweet cheesecake enough to like give an honest opinion on that one.
Yes, we cheesecake is actually pretty nice, but I don't get this. But some people complain that you get like some people will pick up coconut from it. So
That's interesting.
another good one is the Capella, the New York cheesecake. That one's got some funk too.
Yeah, I actually use all three of those like
Yeah, because
pretty
like
regularly as like a stone, if you will.
the graham cracker crust, that one I like it, but it is more on the gramier side for me.
And it's
But I
like in a mix, it's light.
Yeah.
Like it needs.
But I like that it adds like a texture, like a slight greasiness, if you will. That's what I like about it.
Yeah. That's the cheesecake that I use in my root beer. believe it
Yeah.
or not. So it's just got a nice little funky type of deal, and like just the little bit of graham crackery notes just work real good with the bourbon and the root beer. It works. So
Good
it's
on
pretty
you.
versatile. I use it a lot in. Oh yeah. I've seen that.
Yeah, that's the one that I have, but they have like their Dovpo version. It's the same body.
And their
case.
chipset
It's
isn't
just-
that bad, honestly, because I have the Odin
No.
with their chipset. It's really nice.
Well, I looked at a
And it's
Renko.
$50.
Yeah, I like that price. I saw a dual battery Renko jelly box, the dual battery one. Yeah,
Yeah.
they have the dual battery one at
Yeah.
Vaping Light.
I feel like that would just be bulky though compared to this. I mean,
Yeah, that's pretty big. I
Yeah.
went and looked at a video of it, and it was pretty sizable.
mhm.
So, anywho, Clown, what did you do this
There.
past
Just,
week?
just for comparison, you know what a Hexom looks like. I mean, that's what the single
Yeah.
battery looks. So
Yeah, that's pretty.
it's not small.
Smash.
As far as mixing is concerned, I have done absolutely squat, honestly. I cataloged my VSO flavors that you guys were kind enough to hook a brother up with, but beyond that, I haven't done shit. I don't know. Just I'm trying to vape through all the mystery bottles. It's been interesting because half of it I
That's
remember
always
mixing
fun.
it. Half of it I
What
remember
is it
mixing it.
you?
The other half I'm like, I have no clue because on the knuckle it tastes very fruity, but then in the vape it's very bakery. I'm like, I don't even know what this was supposed to be. So, and I'm
A
sure,
fruity bakery.
yeah, probably. It's just like really weird. Like I don't know. I think I found my gummy bear one that we did like a while back. But beyond that, I haven't really done anything. Like in all reality, I even ran out of like wire to like keep trying to fill my jars and stuff. I'm trying to like get some more wire here soon. But with that, I was like, you know what? With this break, I'm gonna jump back in a passion that I hadn't in a while, and I'm actually doing music again. So that's been exciting.
Nice.
I've been trying to like write out drums because I can't play drums for shit. So I'm like writing out drums, and since I don't have a drum pad or anything, I just have to actually literally sit there and draw it out on the DOS system, and it's so basic and standard that it's like I'm struggling with it. But I got pretty much like one song done on the drums, and at this point, I just got to work on getting the guitars and bass and stuff. But that I can play, so I can do that part. But it's been interesting. It's been a while since I've had to do that, and it more or less is like riding a bicycle because I still remember how to edit and things. So I'm excited. So we'll see how this goes. Huh?
Nice.
Yeah. My backpack attacked me. But yeah, I'm having to haul around my MacBook everywhere again. It's interesting.
Mm. I
Alrighty.
haven't even opened GarageBand on my new Mac yet.
Do what?
I haven't even opened GarageBand on my new Mac yet.
Oh. Yeah, I have the big boy version, the Logic X.
Oh yeah.
Like GarageBand is nice because it's a lot more simpler, but when it comes to editing, it's way too simple. You have to like do so much more.
Yeah. The last time I did that was when I was in college, and I had a Core M2 or something like that, and it was attached to a MIDI box, and I would have to transpose all my horn parts for orchestra. That's what I would do. So I would just read it from the page, and then I would just transpose it and then print it and then bring it to orchestra, so I didn't have to transpose on the fly, you know. So
like, I'll be honest, the biggest issue I have is that I am actually music illiterate. I can't read music worth a shit. I can do tablature, but tell me to read music and I get a little lost. I was getting the hang of it, but that was when I was in college, and that was like
every good boy does fine.
Oh,
Every good boy does fine.
mm-hmm.
And
Face.
face.
Yeah, but nah, don't ask me to read music.
Do you know what's weird? Like I learned how to read music really young because I played like in elementary school. Like I don't know. I would assume that you guys played musical instruments in elementary school as well.
Here's the okay. At least the elementary school I went to, the only way you got to is if you were in Mr. Marcos's class, and he was big on teaching everybody the recorder. He was really.
Oh, see, we started in recorder. So like grade 4, you'd start in recorder, and then like grade 5, you'd be like getting better at recorder, and then grade 6 is when you actually started in instruments.
Mm-hmm.
So you did instruments in 6th, 7th, and 8th, and then once you got to high school, you didn't have to take music ever again, but you did have to graduate with like a arts class.
Yeah.
So most of the kids that went to my school, because like there was a whole bunch of feeder schools that would go to like a high school, right?
Yeah.
And most of the kids in my like from my area, no one played in the band, didn't want to take music, so they took like drama or art.
Yeah.
And I was like, yo, music's easy. Like why would you want to go and like have to act in front of people or draw pictures and do that shit when you can literally, I would just be like, I can get shit timed right out and go into music class and just slay it and get they're my best grades all through high school. I ended up taking music all the way through high school, like even in like senior year, which up here at the time, because like I'm old enough that there was still grade 13, like kids born in 86 I think was the first year that they didn't have to do grade 13, but I was born in 1980, so I had to do grade 13, and I even took grade 13 music. I fucking love music, man. So that's why I learned how to like read music, because that I would have to like compose music by writing it, and like then people would have to play the music that I composed, and I had to learn how to do that stuff.
Yeah.
See,
I was a music ed major in college, so
yeah.
So you had to do all the same shit.
I honestly through my youth, I was more of a drawer. I used to draw on everything. Even my mom, when my son was born, she was like, "Your kid's gonna draw on all your walls. It's gonna be payback for the torture you put me through," because I drew on everything. So through high school, I took animation, I took drafting, and I was even the TA for my animation teacher. So I would just double dose on the animation and stuff. That was like the shit. And like even like digital art and stuff. I mean, the current clown logo thing. I actually like drew that all on my computer and stuff. Just bored one day. So,
No, I
but
like
then
it.
the music thing
I'm not
came
good
around,
at
like,
that stuff, so
yeah, the music stuff came around like junior year. My buddy was teaching me guitar, and then like my parents wouldn't give me a guitar, and I was working for my dad, so I ended up saving up whatever money I made with him. He used to pay me $5 a week. Talk about child labor laws. And that's how I bought my first guitar. I was saving up for quite
dang,
a bit
dude,
of
you
time.
must fucking thank God you lived in a place that was hot all year round because you'd actually fucking work all year.
Yeah, pretty
For
much.
me, I'd have like 5 months of I had $25 a year is what I would get.
All summer,
Your
all
payment is you get to live here.
yeah, pretty much. I mean that was it. But that's actually how I got my first guitar, and I still have it. It's a piece, and I'm bad at soldering, and I tried rebuilding it, and it just didn't pan out. But hopefully, I could get it fixed at some point. But yeah, okay. Tribal, you said you've been playing bass for 39 years. Me and Sifu are curious at this point. What kind of bass you have? Because me and Sifu have gone on like long talks about bass before. All right. While we wait on that answer, let's get this going, and we'll be on an ad break.
Yeah, and I'll be right back.
Yep. All right. Okay. Yeah, dude. Gibson Acubase. Nice.
Yes.
Dude, we're gonna have to talk more music stuff off air and stuff, because you're gonna get me to geek out a little bit here, and we're mixing.
Yep. I haven't talked nerdy music stuff in a long time.
I know.
I
I mean,
haven't been
what?
around people like I haven't talked music theory or any kind of modal stuff in a really long time. So
Yeah. No, I remember what you were like in wanting to buy a bass a couple of months ago, and me and you just started
yeah,
sharing pictures and stuff, and
yeah,
I was like,
yeah.
and I still get all sad thinking about that bass. I want that Warwick. I still want a fucking Warwick. They're so
I want to thump
expensive.
so bad. I want to thump so bad.
It's like
I had
one of my coworkers. He was also a bassist, and we were both on the same theory of Scott Pilgrim is a good movie, but that little bastard didn't deserve that Rickenbacker.
no.
Especially when he only played like one note at a time. Exactly.
So
Oh man.
yeah.
All right, Sifu. So what you mixing up for us today?
I am making something very unusual today. I'm making a tobacco, and it's called Grimace. And some of you people will appreciate this because it's going to be a grape tobacco. Grape
What?
tobacco.
So you're
A
making grape
tobacco.
swishers?
Grape. Well, yes and no. I don't really have anything for like a sweet cigar type of flavor,
Mm-hmm.
but I can make tobacco flavors sweet, and I can make them with grape. So I'm gonna do it. I got this idea from our favorite Jedi, the vaping Jedi, Josh. He had asked me if I'd ever tried a grape, and I did. So I sent him a tester of Right Away Grape Captain. That was during the All Capella show, and I really enjoyed that mix. And whenever I sent him, he's a big fan of my tobacco custard, and he gets it often. He goes, "Man, you should put this grape in this tobacco." So I kind of did, but kind of didn't, because the grape mix was it took a lot of stuff to
Mm-hmm.
make the grape that I wanted, and I didn't think that it would, with all that ancillary stuff, would taste good with this tobacco. So I made the grape a little sweeter. So what I'm doing is I'm going to use 1% of amaretto from Wonder Flavors, a percent of cantaloupe from Capella, 3% of Concord grape stevia from Capella, a percent of red burley from Flavora, a half percent of super sweets, a percent of sweet watermelon from Capella, and 4% of vanilla Rubian custard from Wonder Flavors. So for the grape, it's the cantaloupe, grape, and watermelon, and then the red burley and stuff for the tobacco. And I thought the amaretto would give it a nice rich flavor. So because I'm familiar with this concentrate and I kind of know where it's going to sit, and very interested to see how this one comes out. So the amaretto is more of like a backer flavor. I shouldn't really taste it, but it should be there. And yeah, so it's called Grimace because it's a purple tobacco. So
Purple tobacco.
the witch doctor song. Ooh, ah, wah, wah, bing, bang. Ooh, ee, ooh, ah, ah, bing, bang, bing, wah, wah. That one?
No, I was just thinking.
Yeah,
saying
totally.
tobacco.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. How about you, Overdrip? What are you making today?
All right. Well, I'm just I had to go rinse out an Addy because like 3 weeks in a row I just dripped over something, and this week I'm excited. So I was like, the kind of mix that I'm making, I kind of want to have fresh wicks because it doesn't really fall in line with really anything I normally would vape. So this week I am making, spoiler alert, I'm making a fruit vape. Just fruit only, no bakery, no custard, no cream, no nothing, just fruit. So this week, I don't know, I have not posted it yet. And what, just for spoiler alert, I made this recipe on December, so it's
Cheater.
not going to probably even show up at the beginning. Yes, I'm going against my own rules, but I just was really excited. I wanted to try mixing this, so that's why I'm doing it. So I called it Darker the Berry. That's what the working title was. So you'll probably have to like follow me in order to see that I published it, because otherwise it's going to be like 8 pages ago on ELR. Okay, so yeah, the theme is I guess it's sort of darker berries, but like not necessarily because there's raspberry in there. But so I'm using blackcurrant silverline from Capella at 0.75%. I am using blackcurrant ribes from Flavor Art at 1%. I'm using blueberry from Mullenberry at 1.4%. I'm using Mora Blackberry SC from Wonder Flavors at 2%. I'm using Raspberry Malina from Inawera at 0.75%. And then I'm rounding it off with 0.5% of Super Sweet for a total of 6.4%. And I'm going to be rocking it in a freshly wicked recurve.
Ooh.
Attaboy.
It was a single quill and it was right there, and I was like, oh, I can just rinse this out and be fucking Gucci.
Gucci.
Yeah.
So you stoked about this fruit. If you re-wicked something just for this show, man.
Yeah, dude. I am stoked.
He's just ready to go. He's on
Ready
ready
to go.
Alrighty. Let's see, where's my recipe. Alright, as for me, I'm going with a little more seafood fare kind of thing. We're going to be doing a cranberry vodka. See how this works out. I asked my wife to help me name this. She went with cranberry sauced. All right.
Like that.
Mm-hmm. I was like, that's good.
Very good. Oh, some bitch.
All right.
Nicotine on my hand. Nicotine on my hand.
And that just happened. Yep.
Yep. That happened. All right, so
cranberry sauce. Yep.
We're doing bubble wine.
Sorry, clown. I got straight nicotine on my hand. I had to go.
It's okay. We just kind of saw you running nicotine in my hand. That made it really good. So we're starting out with a Brute Bubble Wine from Flavora at 0.3%, Cranberry from VSO at 0.5, Lemon Lime Soda from Wonder Flavors at 0.87, Russian Vodka from VTA at 1.5, and Super Sweet at 0.25. We'll see how this turns out. Hopefully pretty good. I'm excited.
That sounds like a good gaggle of concentrates there you got, buddy.
Good gaggle. Gaggle.
I'm predicting banger.
Banger.
I'm predicting a banger.
Bangerang.
Yeah, bang.
Dude, whenever I hear that, all I think about is Rufio.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of.
Rufio. Oh,
it's Prince Zuko. Did you get that reference?
I don't know.
I wasn't paying attention.
No, he said Rufio, and Rufio is Prince Zuko.
Oh yeah.
Like as in the actor?
Yeah, the actor. He did Prince Zuko on the Avatar.
Something Bosco. Something.
Yeah.
Bosco.
That's why every time we saw the Avatar, me and my brother would yell Rufio. Anytime he came on screen. Because we nerds like that.
Ooh. Tell you what, man, that red burley is it's got some color. I mean, look how it sits in the mix before you shake it. It just floats in there.
There you go.
Just floaties. Just floats. Just floats, brah. Oh, VSO Maple and Waffle dropped tonight at the VSO. Maple might have to get that.
Hey Tim, since you're the host of Freshest Tuesday show, does the VSO code still work on Tuesdays, or is that not a thing anymore?
Like he's gonna really like this cranberry, Tim, and he's gonna want more of it, so he needs to go get some.
Well, I mean, so far I'm impressed by what I've gotten. Maybe I gotta add more.
I'm predicting a VSO chai tea very soon.
Yeah, I need to work on that.
Yeah. All right, Grape Tobacco. Let's taste you. Ooh.
Oh, you're already tasting? I'm just gonna mix right now. I guess I just re-wick something.
Oh. Uh-oh.
Thought you were all wicked up and stuff.
That's pretty good.
Oh, I now am wicked up. But now I have to mix.
I have a freshly whipped Karma. I've recently rebuilt this guy too. I put one of your barrage coils in this dude.
There you go.
Okay.
I like about those coils that they're just reverse wrapped. That's like the only difference.
Very convenient.
Yeah.
Because the Karma's wrapped that way also.
Ah, okay.
Actually, no, it isn't. I ran it belly up. All right. Are you guys coming? I'm ready to taste.
Just go for it, dude.
Taste it, dude.
Give a shit.
Taste the flavor.
It's not like we don't really wait on each other to taste stuff. We just get to it as we get to it.
Oh shit! I'm halfway done.
Yeah, there you go. So code FRUMI for 25% off. That is a healthy discount. And they're offering 15s now, most things.
Yep.
15 minutes.
Raspberry.
Well dang. Well dang.
I think that's good enough. All right, let's do this.
Oh, damn you,
Yeah,
super
it is weird
sweet.
not to see Fresh on Saturdays. Tim, I'm glad that he's taking care of it.
Yep.
I would like to crash his party soon.
Right.
Oh, is there nothing going on Saturdays then?
I don't think so.
I see people posting mixes on Saturdays, but there's nothing. If they relocate it, I don't know where it's at.
Yeah. Oh, maybe Tim knows. He's got that insider information.
Yeah, hey,
I don't know.
Tim,
Is Toonie in here tonight?
The-
Toonie
the
did that show
Saturday-
every week.
yeah,
Yeah.
the Saturday show where Fresh was, is that still going, or is it moved to a different date and time? Oh, I'm going to ask, Trial, Buddha. I'm going to ask. I asked you to show me your figs, and you got 2 of them in that mix. So, I want to see both of your figs, but. Both of them.
Show me your figs.
Show me your figs.
It's so figgy.
Well, I'm just biding my time, waiting for you guys to catch up. Do.
Dude, I'm already
What?
vaping.
What?
Yeah.
Full drip is deep in concentration.
Dude,
What
it's
a mix
never
that is.
easy, okay? Pouring from a 500 milliliter bottle of VG into a little 30 milliliter fucking tiny neck. You have to concentrate, bro. Otherwise, you're wearing it.
Yeah.
Like Sifu with the nicotine.
Yeah.
And I don't need to run out of the room and saying, I got VG on me. I got VG on me.
Yeah, I got. So these are fantastic. These Yorker tops with the big airtight screw cap. But what happened was I just recently filled this bottle and it was cold, and I guess whenever it cooled off, it kind of expanded a little bit. And whenever I popped the top, I heard it go, and it leaked down the side of the bottle from the inside the cap.
Mm.
So, that's one thing with these bottles is.
Wouldn't have that problem if you're using good nicotine like PG based nicotine, son.
I mean, wouldn't it just run up faster because it's more liquidy?
No.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't.
It doesn't do that.
It doesn't suffer those expansion problems like VG does.
I've never had that
But
issue,
once
so
it's
wouldn't know.
yeah, I mean it stays really cold in here. It's always like 69, 70 degrees in here. So,
69.
60, yeah. Giggity.
69, bro.
But man, I tell you, I've run into a real good batch of Pure. The last batch that I got before they stopped selling to consumers has been really good. Like it's been fantastic. So.
Well, Tim, let me know if there is one. I'd like to try to pop in. I've been having a little bit more time on the weekends lately, so I was actually looking forward to this time of year because I was going to have an opportunity to jump in on Fresh's show. So
yeah, it's like my wife with the holiday seasons. My wife has been working at the wine shop a lot, so Saturday mornings I'm just home around in my boxer shorts walking around. It's like, man.
And you don't even have to wear pants for YouTube, so clearly you'd be down for a show.
Might as well do it on cam.
Yeah, I'm gonna wear my boxer shorts and my socks and Birkenstocks just for Pam.
Yeah,
it's funny. All I think it was that time that me and Sifu jumped in on Fresh's show, and Sifu kept getting up to grab things through the whole thing.
That was back in the closet days when all of my shit was in my closet and I was mixing in the living room or in the dining room. And I'd forget something. I'd have to keep going back and forth and back and forth and back and forth.
Yeah.
I don't miss those days. Like all my stuff is just right here. It's so
Oh yeah,
nice.
having organized shelves is such an amazing thing.
So nice. It's so nice. But yeah, boxer shorts, socks, and Birkenstocks. But yeah, so now I have some free time on Saturday afternoons, early Saturday afternoons when Fresh was running a show, and there's no show. There's no show.
There's no show.
No show.
Yeah, let's go. How did I get liquid all over the side of the spot? What is the matter with me, man? Isn't that the worst feeling when you like grab a hold of your mod? It's as slimy as fuck.
Yeah. It's the worst.
It always seems to happen to me while I'm at work, and then I'll touch like a million things in like the cab of the fucking van, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh god. Well, looks like I'm doing a fucking full van clean today.
Yeah,
Had no
let's
intentions
get the
on doing
vinegar
that.
spray.
But...
Let's get the Windex out.
Okay, if you guys had a
smells good.
single coil that was reading a 0.15, which I can't believe is possible, but it is, what would you guys be running that at?
How big is that coil?
Yeah.
Dude, I have no idea how it's reading a 0.15.
Is it shorting?
Yeah, that sounds unusual.
Is like
Ooh.
the cap touching the sides or something?
No, but it's pumping out fucking heat. I'll tell you that. At fucking 70 watts.
Yeah, that's spicy, boy.
That's weird.
That's gonna rip. Like I got this.
No, dude, that's what it looks like.
This 0.24 at 67.
Like honestly, it's probably like, I don't know. I'm actually quite confident it's one of your coils, so it's probably like a 28 gauge.
Yeah, and a single should be like a 0.3.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just gonna.
Even if you took off a
it's
wrap,
unregulated
it's like a
mod.
0.28.
Yeah, if your fruit starts tasting a little burnt,
Oh, now it reads a 0.18.
that's better. Probably jumping all over the place.
Maybe something's loose on the RDA. That does happen.
Yeah, but I guess it could be the 510. I'll tighten it.
Man, I can't do stainless tribal Buddha. I've tried stainless. Can't do it.
Yeah, sorry, not a fan either.
Tastes
Oh,
right.
stainless like coils?
Yeah, they don't taste right. Same thing with Canthal. It just gives a funny taste.
Can't do it.
Can't do it. Not
Yeah,
gonna do it.
Canthal is I have Canthal.
Wouldn't be Buddha.
I can do Canthal cores, but I can't. It has to be like nichrome wrap.
It has to be mixed metal.
Yeah. I remember Sammy made me a couple sets like a few years ago now. They were like they're triple 26 Canthal with like 38 nichrome on the outside, and they were a 4 wrap. And I think they're a 0.1, and they're nice. But they didn't give that weird flavor that Canthal normally does.
For me, Canthal just mutes way too hard.
Well, I just think it just ramps slower and it retains so much heat. It just bakes liquid to me. It doesn't vaporize it. So anyway, I'm ready to talk about it. This is pretty damn good. It's one of the weirder things I've ever tasted, but it's actually really enjoyable. I'm getting like maybe I have a little bit too much watermelon because the other grape mix, there was a lot of stuff. So the watermelon actually sat a lot lower in the mix, and I kept the same percentage. Well, I think 1% may be too high because I'm getting a little bit of a little watermelon-y vibe, but the grape is really high in the mix. So it's the Concord grape is sweet Concord is it sits very high in the mix. So, but I'm getting like something in the middle that's kind of watermelon-y-esque, so I don't want it to present like that. So maybe another 0.5% lower on that. The cantaloupe is doing what it's supposed to do. I don't taste it at all. It just gives you that good middle portion of that fruit. and the tobaccos are nice. I mean, the Ruyan is just a proven tobacco, and the red burley is just perfectly earthy for this type of mix, and just delightful, smooth, non-throaty tobacco with this sweet grape over the top of it. I haven't had I don't think I've ever had a grape swisher, so I don't know what that would taste like. But this is actually pretty good. So
Grape swishers, they taste like the way that grape bubblegum smells. Like, you ever had like grape Hubba Bubba?
yeah,
You know, like when you open that pack, the way it smells?
yeah.
That's like what grape swishers taste like.
So purple tobacco.
Yeah.
It's like purple. Well, this is a little more natural grape tasting. Um, you'd think it would be weird, you know, like a natural grape with an earthy tobacco, but just
Okay, I'm gonna say that I personally don't like tobaccos at all, right? So like that makes it weird to me, but I will say this. When I used to open a pack of cigarettes, Canadian cigarettes, maybe more so than American, I'm not sure, but it would smell like grapes.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
not like candy grape, like
No.
actual
Actual
grape.
grape.
Like maybe a grape like juice, like of made from real grapes.
Yeah.
So that makes sense that it would go well together.
Oh yeah, but it's like it's just this perfectly. It is really balanced. Like I said, it's just the middle on the exhale. I'm getting a little bit of that watermelony vibe, and it's a little distracting, but it should be there. I just think it's just a little too high. It just the combination of the over the testings of the grape, the cantaloupe and watermelon were the two concentrates that really helped that grape become not purple. You know what I mean? So this is delightful. Like this is good. And it's pairing really well with the beer that I have right now, a dark lager, and I don't know why, but it's just you know, you get an idea and you go, oh yeah, somebody dared me to make a grape tobacco, and you go, yeah, okay, well, I have the technology, but will it work? It works. It totally works. So there you go. I'm happy with this one. Yeah, much better than the last two that I made. Redemption. The grimace is not making me grimace. So there you go.
There you go. That's what's up. I don't know. I'm having mixed feelings on mine. Feels like that lemon lime.
Right on
The lemon lime kind of took over the whole thing. That's all I'm tasting. And the cranberry feels like it needs something to boost it a little bit more. Or maybe just dump more in there. I don't know which way to go with it.
Well, also too, you got to remember. So you use the Russian vodka.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So any booze that you put into a young mix,
it just takes
that
over.
Alcohol note is going to wipe everything out. It's just so strong in the nose. You know,
no, yeah.
so.
I mean, it's reminding me of a couple of nights. that vodka taste is just reminding me.
Oh, well, the end of the nights, as like the night gets longer, the drinks get
you
stronger.
really can't taste it anymore. You just
nights get
like,
longer,
I just want to fucking
stronger.
taste it, bro. You got,
it
like,
used to be
like,
we start
you go
hard
from
and
like
end
2
soft.
fingers to like 4. You're like, oh yeah, I got like 4 fingers. That's good. It's perfect amount of vodka.
Yeah, I'm happy with this. Yeah.
Okay. This is the part that fucks me when I try mixing fruit vapes. Okay. So I'm going to preface it with that. I don't know what a good fruit vape tastes like. I really don't. Okay. I don't know what you're supposed to taste. I know that I taste things, but is it a good mix? I can't say for certain. Now, I've prefaced it with that. So take it for what it's worth. I will say I think I can kind of enjoy this. I definitely get like a good amount of like black currant on the inhale, and then as like it sits, it's like more of like the raspberry and blackberries kind of come in. It's like not too sweet, and I would say it's probably like right in my wheelhouse for sweetness. I find that a lot of like commercial fruit vapes that I have tried are definitely on my high end of sweet abilities. Um, so I don't know if like that's just because things that I've gravitated to trying are on the candy side. I'm not really sure. Because like I don't really ever buy fruit vapes, but I do occasionally. If I am buying something commercial, like, more often than not, I will be buying a fruit vape because I don't think I know how to make them. But I think that it's ultimately I just don't really enjoy them that much.
Mm-hmm.
Not that I don't know how to make them, because I feel like if someone that really enjoyed fruit tried this vape right now, I'm not saying they'd think it was fantastic, but I will say that I think that they'd be able to find more positives than I can.
Mm.
And it's not like a negative. It's just that's my palate. I just love fucking custards, creams, and desserts, man. Like that's just it. I want to change. So I'm gonna force myself to change by maybe like for an entire week, I'll only vape fruit flavors, which sounds like one of the worst things I've ever said aloud in my life. But I might hold myself to it. Not yet. I'm not ready yet. But yeah, it's not bad. I don't mind it.
Yeah.
I don't mind it. And I actually turned the wattage down to 65 watts. Um, it tastes all right out of this recurve, which I've barely ever used, to be honest with you. But look at this fucking drip tip I got on there. Oh, yeah. Look at that. So fucking short and tiny.
Yeah. Damn.
Yeah, dude. It actually
Nice
fucking
shit.
works really well on this Addy, to be honest. But like overall, I'd say like it's passable. Like I would like to know what someone who really likes fruit vapes thinks of some of the fruit mixes that I've thought were just like, man, this isn't good.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Do you ever get
Yeah.
that vibe? Because like, Con, you're not really much of a fruit vapor either. Like, if you vape a fruit, it's with other things that are like what I would like to vape.
Yeah. There have been some liquids where I just find them to be all full hype, and I'm like, yeah, definitely not for me. And they've all
Yeah, or it's like
gone
you
away.
think it's gonna be good because they're like, oh yeah, it's so good, and then it makes you think like, oh man, maybe just all fruit vapes kind of suck,
Mm-hmm.
and like people are just finding the least shitty of the ones to hype up. You know what I mean? Like, have you ever tried one where people are like, "Oh my god, you have to try this one," and then you try it and you're like, "It's
Yeah.
not
This
even really."
Yeah, I'm trying
Good.
to think of one, but I can't remember
this
because there's been a couple where like I tried them, I was like, this is crap. I don't know why anybody likes it, and I just moved on.
this
And those
this
bottles are long gone.
Fuji pear mango berry. This is this is good. Like good. Really, really, really good.
Okay, so marketplace, I've seen, but that's the thing though. I've seen a bunch of people hype up that like that line, that liquid line, marketplace shit. I've seen a lot of people recently hyping it up,
Mm-hmm.
and so I have a feeling that if I ever actually tried it, I'd be like,
Yeah,
man, so this is what sells.
yeah,
Okay.
the watermelon wasn't strong enough for me. It was a little too light, and the other one was light also. This one is dynamite. Like it's a really really good mango. Really good. Um, yeah, I like it a little more than Homeboys. I think it's just a little lighter. You know, Homeboys mango is raw. And, it just makes so
Okay,
good. It's always in my time. So.
It's really sweet though.
it wasn't necessarily a fruit vape, but close enough, I guess. It was that rocket whatever thing that Homeboy put out years ago.
Oh, Rocket Blast.
Yeah, I thought that was gross. I hated it.
I like that one. Rocket Blast was good.
I hated
Oh
it
boy,
so
mango
much.
tastes pretty decent. I'm not saying it tastes bad.
Yeah.
It's just too sweet for me. Like,
Yeah.
so I can vape like 5 mils and then I gotta not vape it for like a week to like reset myself. So like it's so sweet that if I vaped it and then I vape something that I made, I'd be like, did I put salt in here? Like it's like that sweet, comparatively speaking. When like I would never, like I never find my liquids too sweet. Like I never do. But it's also like geared towards my preference. But then there's people that really like sweet vapes that have tried my stuff and enjoy it. Like someone like Pam, like she loves like my PBCC, and like she's always said like if it rots my teeth, like that's how sweet I like it. And like to me, mine's definitely not that sweet, but she enjoys it. So it's just like one of those things. It's like I guess sometimes a good mix can, you know, supersede it being not sweet enough. I don't know.
Yeah. Totes. Totes my goats.
Toads my goats.
But yeah, I kind of, you know what? Now that I'm like vaping this a little bit more, I'm kind of digging it a little bit.
Yeah, I know I'm gonna have to let this sit a bit. Like it's getting better with every puff, but not so much.
Yeah, that alcohol needs to burn off there, kid. They all. The unsteeped boozes is not fun. Not good.
Like if anything, I have the worry that the cranberry will burn off too, because at least for me in my past, I've only had like maybe 2 successful ones where the cranberry kind of.
Well, the VSO cranberry is light. You have to put it higher.
Yeah, I'm feeling it.
Whoa! Did you guys see what Pam just wrote in chat?
Oh, I saw a picture of that. So
boy is releasing custard flavors.
Dude, you got some comp going.
I'm not scared.
Boy, strawberry custard. Right off the jump. Strawberry custard.
Right,
and a blueberry.
I'll have to look into that.
Blueberry and strawberry. Blueberry custard, strawberry custard.
Oh, there you go, Pam. Okay, see now maybe that's what you need to. You're like Stella finding her groove right now. Pam finds her palette. That's like what's going on. Pammy finds her palette.
Alrighty, so with that all being said, how many game changers you give your mix?
Okay, I'm gonna give mine 3.5 game changers. Like once again, I don't really know what a 5 out of 5 fruit flavor would be of game changers, but I feel like I've like hit 70% of a 5 out of 5, so that's a 3.5.
Yeah, I think I'm sitting a little higher in mine, 3.75 to 4 for me. Like the watermelon vibe is a little distracting. Like, so I can't like fully go yes. So I think less watermelon and less cantaloupe, a little have that vibe a little lower in the mix, and it would be a solid 4. So, like I said, I don't know if this is something that what I would vape a lot of, but it's very pleasant. It's very enjoyable. And it's pretty good. So, as for a weird experiment like a grape tobacco, it's very successful. So.
Sorry, how many did you say? I was like zoned out.
3.75-ish.
Oh,
there you go.
That's 75% for all you people that need that math.
Yeah, so if it was, like I said, if it was a little less, if I'd have put watermelon lower, it'd have been a solid 4. Like, as far as it's successful, like exactly what I wanted it to come out to. So.
As far as mine, for now, and I don't know if we'll ever do like a revisit or review episode, but for now it's a 2. I'm not entirely happy, but we'll see. I mean, like Sifu said, a lot of it needs to steep out and stuff, so I don't know. Like, it's one of those weird things that I think being on the show, I've gotten very spoiled on the idea of we can vape things pretty much off the shake, so having to wait on a steep kind of like bums me out a little bit.
Oh, dude, I've let everything steep.
No, I have not. I just kept vaping it after we fucking finished the show.
Very rarely. It might not be like an extended one. It might be like 3 or 4 days, but that 3 or 4 days can do a lot sometimes.
It can make
yeah, let's set a date with the cap off and let that alcohol burn off.
All right, so we're hitting overtime here. So, let's see, Chris, you want to start us off on the goodbyes and such things?
Yeah, I certainly can. So thank you everybody for tuning in. Feel free to go give us a follow over there on the good old ELR. That'd be sweet. You can also hit up any of us. Obviously, you can hit me up, but like you can also just go to my website. These gentlemen, you can hit up like through the DM somewhere. You can DM me too if you have any questions. That's fine. Um, but if you do decide to try something that I've made or the lab's made of my recipe, you can go to unclechris.com. Use the code mixing it up just like the show, but all lowercase and all one word, and that'll save 15% off. Um, Other than that, you can check me out on Friday nights on the Green Room on Framershenko Vapor's YouTube channel. You can check me out on the Shit Town podcast if you want. You can basically put that on anywhere you can even Google it and it'll probably bring you somewhere. But like if you use Spotify, it's there. Or if you want any of those things, we would appreciate anyone follow us on SoundCloud because we're getting super close to like a massive giveaway where there's going to be just I'm just going to say there's going to be a dumb amount of stuff that gets given away just as like a thank you to all the people that have supported us. And that's how you basically register. That is your ticket into the raffle is following us over on SoundCloud. So please go do that. And I think that that's everything for me. So I'll just say everybody be safe. Have a good week. And we'll catch you on the next one. Sifu, take it away.
Yes, I will take it away. And hey, just appreciate everyone coming out. Thank you, Addy. Blowing it up as usual, my man. Always love to see you here. Thanks, Tim, Pam, everyone for coming out. And just have a good, safe week. Mix some stuff. Go on our ELRs and mix our stuff up. And send us a comment. Put us some stars. And, just converse with us there. It's really exciting. And follow us on ELRs, and then we'll follow you back. I love seeing the email messages from new mixes. Like, oh, who did something today? And it's like, oh, that's interesting. I always learn something every time I click on a mix. So thanks all for coming out. If you want my liquids, you know how to find me. Just message me and I will get you squared away. And have a good and safe week. See you next time. How about Clown take us?
All right. As always, next week is the VSO giveaway. We're on the last week of this, so if you guys want to get an entry in, it's $5 a spot. Donate to Toys for Tots, and then just send me a copy of your receipt, and that way we can run the raffle. And we're giving away 2 VSO gift cards, $25 a piece, so it can help you out. And if you do it on a Tuesday and use that code that Tim mentioned earlier, you get an extra 25% off. So, hey, you can get $25 worth of shit with an extra 25% off if you shop around. So, it's one of those things. We're just trying to help out some kids and all that kind of thing. So, it is what it is.
Just do it.
Yeah,
just do it.
Do it.
And you're cool.
Do it and you're cool. I mean, I want to give these gift cards away. I mean, and if you are somebody that's been a little bit iffy about getting into mixing and you want to like give it a try without really having to spend your own money, this is actually a good way to do it. I mean, look at Tim a year ago. Yeah, a year ago, Tim.
I can't make nothing.
Yeah, now he hosts like 3 different shows or some shit, all mixing. Speaking of which, go check them out over on Fresh's channel after the show. They're gonna be doing their thing. Go hang out. Go learn some more about mixing. And they seem to go on less tangents than we do. they tend to stay on point a lot better. But yeah, go check them out over on Fresh's channel. Then if you are interested in juice coils, anything I make, hit me up and I'll get you set up straight away. The coil sale is still ongoing till the end of the year, so you got like 16 days left on that sale to buy one get one on coils. So if you need to stock up for end of the year coils, hit me up for sure. Alrighty, I think that is everything. Codename Wired, I think we're doing it not this coming week, but the weekend after Christmas. So the 26th is the next one. So Boxing Day. Alright. Too late. I'm already up 250 flavorings plus. Oh, trust me, dude. This show on that front has been a blessing and like the worst thing ever, because I never thought I'd be up to the numbers I'm at, and I still need to get more. That's the
Yeah,
sad
but
part.
okay, Tim, here's the difference, right? I have like 400 flavors, but I've paid for them all. It's like, wait, hold on.
Oh, that wasn't Tim.
Mic drop.
That was Mr. Trouble Buddha. That dude
Oh,
has.
sorry, my bad. You probably
Nah,
paid for them all too.
Oh yeah, he's
Apologize.
paid for them all
Apologize.
too.
Almost
And also, like, I'm not even talking smack to Tim. I'm just like, I thought that was like a humble brag of like, oh, I
Yeah.
got like 250 flavors.
Oh no,
I'm
no.
almost
Tim
to
has gotten up
300,
there.
boys. 298 flavors for me. I'm almost to the 300. Almost.
Oh no, Tim's up there. I know he's up there on numbers.
Dude, I need to put together a cart because there's still a bunch that I need. And there's some that I've even like made recipes off of like reading the notes that I need just to make these recipes that I've created. So I'm gonna in the next like before the end of the year, I'm going to make like probably a big ass order from DIY e-juice, and I'll be set for a while. I'll be set for a while because I'm probably gonna order like 50 flavors because I have a sickness.
Oh, fun times. Alrighty. So with all that being said, we will catch you guys next week. Thank you for hanging out with us. It's been a blast. And as always, vape on, mix on. Later.
Bye, everybody. Thank you. Toys for Tots. Do it.
Do the Toys for Tots and all that jazz. Bye.
You want kids from crying from happiness, not sadness.